Okay, so I see that you was raised in a two-parent household.
Right.
Can you go back in your memories and just remember some of the things that you was doing real young when you had just made it to Fort Worth, far as with your pops and just being in that two-family household, man?
First thing my daddy did was make sure that we knew what life was about. First thing I ever remember when I came to Midland was hiking. You understand me? My dad would take us hiking. Second thing I remember, my dad got us a Dallas Cowboy helmet and some shoulder pads and showed us a little football. The third thing I remember, my dad got us a pair of boxing gloves and told us, you know, and this is the road, you know, that's the type of daddy I had, an adventurous daddy. He never bore a day. He got 3 sons to play with. We just like little puppies. You know what I'm saying? And he made sure, you know, hey, he was there. My daddy was dead. I don't know the situation between my parents as far as they split up. That's not my business. I stay at a child place. You dig what I'm saying? But I know they went their separate ways, and I never was still without a daddy at that time. You dig what I'm saying? Because one thing about a real daddy, these days and time, you know, some women will tell them, say, "Gone, your daddy, he gone." You know, and that's just up his alley. They want him to say that because they don't want the responsibility. You get what I'm saying? But my daddy, that was a no sir to my daddy. They had to drive my daddy out across the county line to keep away from his boys. Yeah, the police had to escort him out of town because that was one thing he wasn't doing, leaving his children. I'm glad that rubbed off on me. You get what I'm saying? As a father coming up with my babies. I ain't going nowhere. I don't care what y'all do. Your daddy gonna be here. That's the type of dad I had. But yeah, fishing. That's another thing my dad would take us. Catch one little creek things and sit us down there by ourselves and get us our little bucket to sit on and sit us over here, sit one over there and give us our little rod and to make us think we was grown. You know, he'll crack us a little barrel. You know, put it over there on the side of us. He'll sit there watching your line like this. He'll sit the little barrel on the side of you. Understand me? He'll walk off. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's no them type of things like that. You know what I'm saying? I came up around my father. And the main thing that I really remember when we first, like you say, first getting here, he took us go-kart ride. That was a hell of an experience. I love it.
Big thing now, huh?
Yeah, come on, go-kart ride. You can get on the go-kart. Yeah,
so
let's go.
So I see that you say that he left at the age of 7. How would you say that affected you and your siblings? We have your younger brother right here. I don't know how much younger he is. I don't know when Pops left.
51, 52 right now.
51, 52. So you was 6, he was 7. Okay. So since we got both of y'all right here, little bro, can I would love to hear OG perspective of how he felt when Pops left, and I would like to get your thoughts on how you felt when Pops left too.
Shoot, it wasn't no like I say, he was gone, but he wasn't gone. He wasn't gone. He'd hit that highway, come get us every summer. We gone. He making phone calls, so it wasn't like we didn't hear his voice when he wasn't there, because he was still there, even though Mama had to move on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when Mama moved on, the Papa Dad came. You know, another man that stepped up and took on 5 kids that weren't his. You know, so he became a dad that we didn't want to call dad at the time, but he earned that respect from us just as well we had to respect him, you know. And he really is a Papa.